Good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to White Fortress Cybersecurity. And in today's video, we are going to start with some Linux commands. And if you're wondering how to install it and stuff like that, okay. So for the installation part, you can simply go to the go to the description, and in description, you will be able to find it. Let me show it to you. So this is the description of today's video. And here you can see Hackers Lab setup. You can simply go on this particular link and download the Linux. For downloading the Linux, let me give you some of the links as well. You will also find the link in the description of the video as well, so you can download from there. So what you have to do is you simply have to go onto the download Kali, and here you go to the get Kali. Then you go for the virtual machines. Okay, you also need to install a virtual machine. And what is a virtual machine? Here you can see this is a virtual box, virtual machine. It helps in running an operating system in some other operating system. Okay, like for example, with the help of this, I am particularly running Kali. I can also run Windows. I also have this Meta, that is Metasploitable 2, which is a vulnerable machine. So how to get this Metasploitable vulnerable machine and this one? Your Kali Linux, which we will be working upon. Everything is there in the description, Hackers Lab setup video. Okay, you just need to go to that video, set up the lab, set up the Kali Linux and everything, and then you get started with it. So here I'm going to the virtual machine. Here I have got virtual box, and go to the virtual box. Then this will start downloading. This is a 3.4 GB file. Okay, so it's already downloaded in my system. So Kali org. From here you can download the Linux, and for the virtual box you simply have to go to Oracle virtual box. Okay, so from here go to this, then download, and after going to download, here you can see Windows or host. If you have a Mac operating system, you can also use Mac OS. So from here, you can install this virtual box. You can download and install this. Then, okay, let me just cancel this. I really don't need it. So everything you will be able to see here. It will be like Hackers Lab setup, and you can check out that video. And now let's get started with your basic commands of Linux. For that, we are going to start with a very simple command ls, which is used for listing. And guys, if you get any questions, if you get any doubts, you can let me know. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to learn a lot of things from me and from my channel. So here we are gonna simply put the command ls, and after putting this command, you can see there are several files, folders you can see over here. Okay, so this is okay. Let's try one more command, pwd, print working directory. So here you can see I am a root user at the moment. Let me just close and log out all this. I'm gonna log out and let me become the normal user, a simple user for a better understanding. Okay, so here the by default password is Kali. The by default username and password is Kali for your Linux. And then I log in simply. Now here is the interface. Here you can see this is the desktop, and here is the terminal. This black box is the terminal. Okay, we also can see over here home, file system, trash. These are some folders which are present by default on the desktop. Also, we have a browser in it, that is your Firefox, Mozilla Firefox browser. Also, beside the Firefox browser, you can see this. This is mousepad text editor. It's like Notepad. Here you can see mousepad. This is just like your Notepad over here. You can also go over here. Here you can see open folder, open terminal, create folder, desktop, document, downloads, and stuff like that. Some recent files are there. Now, if you go over here, you can simply minimize all the tabs. And this one are the applications. All the applications are already, all the tools are already pre-installed in your Linux. Okay, but still, we can manage multiple tools in the Linux operating system, just like your Windows, just like, let's see this thing, a very small thing you can see over here that, for example, this is a simple folder here for say computer basics. Okay, so here I just have to click on the folder. I just have to open a file, I just have to click on this file thing, right? And this file will open up. But what happens in your Linux, you have to go to the terminal. Then first of all, you see what are the tools and things that are present over here. You can see here there are multiple folders. These in blue color are your folders. Okay, it might be some other color in your system, but by default, this is gonna be blue in color. Okay, so now if I want to go to desktop, I'm gonna simply type change directory. Okay, directory is same word for the folder. In your Linux, it's directory rather than folders. Okay, so we call it directory. So CD is for your change directory. Now, if I want to go to this desktop, I'm simply gonna type desktop over here. And here now you can see I'm in the desktop folder now. Also, if I want to check where I am, I can simply type PWT. That is for your print working directory. And hit enter. Here you can see I am in home, Kali user, and then desktop. This is the path where I am currently at. Also, like this, you can check the print working directory. I will suggest that you also try running the same command simultaneously with me. And here, clear. Clear is for like whatever commands I've typed. I typed ls, I typed something else like ls hyphen la. Okay, I'll tell you about these commands too. So now if I'm putting clear over here, clear means clear all this stuff that is over here. Okay, all the clear the page. So simply type clear for that and hit enter. And change directory. Okay, so change directory, like I opened the folder. Okay, now if I want to read a file, a particular file, so here I put ls for listing, and here White Fortress ACA Academy, something like that you can see over here, right? So here this is a file. If I want to read it, okay, so for that there is a command cat. Okay, if I want to make a file, if I want to make a file, there is a command touch. So I simply put touch command over here, then I will type file name. Like for example, I want file one. I want to make a file called file one. Then I hit enter. Then again ls. ls is for listing. Here you can see, we can see a new file over here. Okay, now um let's see what is in that file. I'm going to simply type cat. Cat is for concatenate or read the file contents. So I simply put cat over here and then the file name, the file that I want to read. So this is file one that I want to read. Then I hit enter. Here you can see there is no result, no output. Why? Because there is nothing in that file one. It is an empty file. So how can I put the content into this file? There are some basic commands for that as well. I'm gonna clear this, okay? And file one, you make sure that where you are, your file should also be there. Now I want to put contents into the file. So for that, I'm gonna simply type echo, then this sign, this greater than sign. to put the contents into the file. Okay, so here I'm going to type some content like my content or something, anything, any content that you want to put in the file. Then simply this greater than sign, then you are going to put this content into file 1. Guys, if you get any doubts, you get any questions, you can let me know. And do not forget to like the video. Okay, so here echo my content and I want to put this in file 1. Then simply hit enter. Okay, now I'm gonna again read this file 1. Okay, so here you can see this is the content of the file, my content. Okay, I made a file and I put this some content into the file using the echo command. Just a second, this is hanging a bit. Also, if I go to file, okay, I need to restart it. Sometimes it might get stuck here. It's not working well. So I'll just, the terminal isn't working. Yeah, I cannot open new terminal. So I'm gonna just restart this real quick. So for, I'm gonna power off. You can also go over here and click on logout button and then you can again restart it. So I'm gonna start it again from the start. And guys, if you get any questions, any doubts, you can let me know in the comments. I will be really happy to hear doubts from you and everything. And also let me tell you guys, हिंदी में सीरीज ऑलरेडी कवर हो गई है हमारी एथिकल हैकिंग की. आप हमारे चैनल पे चेकआउट कर सकते हैं. Also, description mein number is available in the description. You can also let me know if you got any doubts while doing the practical or something like that. So this Kali is has restarted. Here, okay, I need to log out again. Just log in as Kali Kali. I'm used to logging as root, which is another user. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the terminal. Here, if I put ls, that file is not here, right? Where is that file? That file is on the desktop. So let's go back to the desktop, cd desktop, ls. Here is the file, and let's read the content again. File 1. Here you can see this is the content of the file, right? Now, if I want to add more content to the file, how will I do that? I can simply type echo, then whatsoever content I want to put here, important data for say, important data, then greater than sign again, and after that, file 1, the file I want to put data into. Also, like for example, I just inputted F and then I press tab. Then it will auto complete the file name. Okay, the tab key will auto complete the file name. I hope I'm audible to you guys. If my voice is not clear, just let me know. Then I'm gonna hit enter. Now let's again read the content of file 1. Here you can see important data you can see over here. But this data, my content data has gone, right? So for this overwritten, this file 1 got overwritten. Like my content has changed to important data. But what do I want? I want to put both the things. I want my content as well as important data. So let's put my content right after the important data. How will we do that? For that, again, I'm going to use this echo command. I'm going to put echo, then my content over here, then 2 times greater than sign. This is for appending the data. This is to append the data into the file. Now I'm going to put again the file name, press tab to autocomplete the file name, then hit enter. Okay, now let's try to read the content of the file one again. Here you can see both the things, important data and my content is available in the file now. Okay, so this is how you can add data to the file, or you can replace data using this command. Echo can be used to input data into the files. Okay, now I'm going to clear over here. Here I'm going to again put ls for listing the contents on the desktop. Here you can see we have got two files. I want to remove this file. I want to remove this rm white fortress etc file. So how can I do that? For that, I'm going to simply put rm over here. Rm is for your remove. Then after rm, I need to simply put the file name. Okay, so for the like this, you can simply enter tab. You can simply press tab. After pressing the tab, then hit enter. And now I'm gonna again ls. Here you can see that White Fortress Academy OpenVPN file has gone. Okay, now only this file has left. Now I want to create a folder on the desktop. How can I do that? To create that folder on the desktop, here you can see I will simultaneously show it to you. Here there is a file one. Now I want to create a folder. For that, there is a command make directory. mkdir is for make directory, make folder. Okay, now make directory, and I am giving this a name like folder one. Hit enter. Here you can see the folder one has created. Now I want to input some files into this folder one. So for that, let's ls over here. You can see over here, this is folder one. Now I need to go into this folder. So for that, I'm going to simply put cd folder one. Then again, ls. There is nothing in this folder, right? This folder is completely empty. So for that, what I can do, I can simply put the command touch, and I want to make another file like my file. There's a file called my file. Then I hit enter. Here you can see I made a new file. But I want a file with space in it. I want this file, not this file, a different file. Let's make a different file with space. My space file 2. Let's make a file like that. So how can we make a file like that? I can simply type the command touch and then open these inverted commas, double inverted commas. Now I'm going to write my file 2. I'm giving space in the file. Okay, if I do not give space, it will make separate files like my file and 2. These files will be separately added to the folder. But I want the name of single file as my file 2. Now I'm going to hit enter. Here you can see with the space, these files are also available. Now, if I open my file again, here you can see there is no data in it. So now I want to input some data in my file. How can I do that again? Again, using the echo command. Here I want data in my file. I hit enter. Okay, let's open this file again. Reload, and here you can see the data is inputted into the file. Okay, so like this, I made files into my folder 1. Okay, here I'm going to put ls again. Here you can see we have got two files, my file as well as my file 2. And you can see them, they are in the inverted comma, which resembles this is a single file, not different files. And guys, if you get any doubts, any questions, you can let me know in the chat box, and I will be happy to help you guys with all your doubts. And do not forget to like the video. Okay, so like this, we made multiple files and we also made some folders and everything. Now let's close this one. we have file, we have folder. Now I want to let's make one more folder. Inside the folder also I can make it. Okay, so here I'm going to simply put the command make dir, and I can make folder inside a folder like this. Now I'm going to go outside this folder one. Okay, so I want to go outside the folder, I want to go back to the desktop, and I want to make another folder too. So for that I'm going to simply put the command cd, then I want to go outside this. So simply put cd space dot dot. Hit enter. Here you can see previously I was in desktop slash folder. Now I am at desktop. Now ls again. Here you can see there is a file one, there is a folder one. Let's create this folder one, mkdir folder 2 for say. Okay, so for or maybe a folder 2 with a space. So like this, you can make the folder 2 with the space as well. Now ls again, here you can see there is a folder called folder 2. Now I want to remove this folder. How can I remove the folder? rm hyphen r. To remove a file, you just have to type rm, remove, and then the file name. But if you want to remove a folder, for that you need to put rm hyphen r and folder name. I'm gonna hit enter, sorry, tab. I'm gonna hit tab, and with the tab, I can just locate which folder I want to delete, folder 1 or folder 2. I'm just pressing tab. Okay, so to move between the folder. So I want to remove this folder 2. So it took me to the folder 2, and I can simply hit enter. Okay, or I can simply write something like this, folder 2. This way also it will delete the folder. Here you can see the folder is gone, right? So this is how you can simply delete the folders, files, and make them. This is how you do everything. Now, if I want to write a lots of things in the file, okay, so for example, I want to type a lot and lots of things in this particular file. What can I do? I will have to put echo, I'll have to again do this and then type the content. That might be very time consuming and not very sufficient. So what can we do? We can use some text editors. What are the text editors? Like for example, I showed you mousepad, right? This is a mousepad, just like the notepad. Either we can simply put the command mousepad, and after that this file one name, like for like this file one, and hit enter. Here you can see this is my content, and I can add even more content like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 or something like that. Then I'm gonna press Control S to save the file contents, then close the tab, and now let's cat it again. Let's read the content in the file again. Here you can see that content is added. So this mousepad is one of the text editor. There is one more text editor, that is Nano. And now I'm going to put the file name like file 1. Hit enter again. Here you can see this is another text editor. Okay, so this is not so much like text, not like the another editors. You have to move the key, this cursor, or the for typing you have to move it with the keys, up arrow key, down arrow keys, and like that. The mouse will not work in it, only the keyboard will. Okay, so here, if I want to type even more content or I want to remove some content, I just do that. Then I press Control S. Then I press Control X. And here you can see file 1. Here the content has altered. सर इसको swing पे कर देना. Okay, let's continue. Let's clear this stuff and move to more commands. So now, for example, I want to download some tools. How can I do that? Okay, there is one. Okay, let's just first of all go to the folder again. Go to folder 1 and ls. Here I'm making one more folder. Okay, here I'm gonna make folder cd, then cd folder 2. sorry, touch mkdir 3. For example, I made some other folder here. Inside this folder one, I made a folder called folder 3. Now I'm gonna go to this folder 3 as well using change directory here. You can see folder 3. I'm in folder 3. ls here you can see I'm in folder 3 as well. I'm in desktop, then on folder 1, then on folder 3. Now I want to go out of all these folders. How can I do that? Either I simply type cd to get out of all of these. But if I want to get out of these one by one, how can I do? Dot dot slash dot dot slash. Okay, so I'm gonna put this dot dot for getting out of one folder only. If I'm putting slash dot dot slash means I want to get out of two folders. Okay, so I want to get out of folder 3, folder 1, both of these. Then I'm gonna put simply dot dot slash without any space. Then it will throw me out of two folders. Okay, now I can also simply press cd to take me to the home directory. Okay, this is the home directory. If I put pwd here, you can see I'm at home in Kali. So these are some other basic commands as well. And what else? Let me check if I can tell you about any more commands. And guys, if you got any questions, any doubts, you can let me know in the chat, and I will be happy to help you guys with your doubts and everything. Also, if you want mentorship in the cybersecurity, ethical hacking courses, any course related to the cybersecurity, you can contact us on the number that is given in the description below. Okay, so also I'm gonna again do ls and go to the desktop back. I'm going to the desktop. Here ls, there are two things, file, folder. Now I'm gonna put the command ls hyphen l. Here you can see this is the file, this is the folder, and this is the information about it. When this was exactly last open, when it was made, stuff like that, and which user is using it, Kali is using it. File, this one has got the, here you can see slash, here this one has got slash, this first one has got slash. That means, sorry, hyphen, not slash. This has got hyphen, which means there is nothing over here, means it's a file. If this first thing has got D, that means it's a directory. So with this, it can also help in differentiating between it's a file or a directory. Then we have got our stuff like that. The then we have got write, w, and execute. These are some permissions. Okay, these rest of these are the permissions. Permissions by the normal user, by others, by group users. So these three represent the permissions by the user. Then these three more read, write, execute are the permissions that are of your group, and these last are the other permissions, others permission. So here you can see the file has got no execute permission because this is a text file and it do not need any permissions, execute permissions. But this folder one has got the execute permissions as well. Also, we have more commands, like we can make hidden files or folders. Like for example, I want to create a hidden file. So for that, I'm gonna simply put touch, and then I'm gonna type. I'm gonna put this dot and then hidden. Put this thing hidden. Then hit enter. Now if I ls, here you can see there is no folder called hidden, no file called hidden, sorry. But if I put the command ls hyphen a, then you will be able to see this hidden file as well. If I want to add some hidden folder as well, so for that also I can simply put the command make directory and then dot, then hidden folder. hit enter. Then again ls, you can see there is nothing, but if I put ls hyphen a, you can see this is a hidden folder over here. So how to make these hidden folders? You just need to put a dot. To make the hidden files and folders, you just need to put a dot behind the names. Now let's clear this thing up. Again, I'm gonna ls hyphen a for the hidden stuff and everything here. Uh, Now what I'm gonna do is I wanna delete these hidden files and folders. For that also, you need to simply put rm to delete the file and then simply put the hidden word. Then hit enter, then ls hyphen a, and here you can see that hidden file has gone. Now only the hidden folder is left. To remove that hidden folder as well, you need to put rm hyphen r, then dot, then hidden folder. Then ls hyphen a, here you can see that hidden folder is also gone. Like this, you can create hidden files and folders, and you just need to put dot to tell the system, to tell the operating system that it is a hidden file or folder. I hope this thing is clear to you. What else we have? We learned a lots of things today. So let me just tell you about a few things about this Linux operating system that we have. It is an open source system. Your Linux is open source operating system, which is basically based on Unix. And it it is open source means it can be modified according to us. We can add more tools, techniques, everything. We can uh, just handle this operating system our own way. But Windows is a proprietary software operating system. Sorry, not software, just operating system. So uh, that is that operating system is not very, we cannot make any changes into the operating system, but we can surely make changes into this operating system because this is an open source operating system. Hello, Shubham Yadav. Welcome back to the channel. Finally, someone whom I know a little bit because it's so lonely, I'm just continuously speaking from half an hour and there is no response from you guys. It really feels a little bit boring to, you know, continue with the lecture. Okay, so I was just telling about the Linux commands. Yes, Shubham Yadav. Also, there are some, I'm hearing, okay, I'm listening to whatever you guys are saying, and you can tell me everything in the chat. So, there are some key features as well. Key features in the Linux, like it can be multi user, means several people can use it, just like your Windows. Windows is also multi user, this is also multi user. Also, it can also perform multitasking. What I mean by multitasking, you can open several tabs. Like, for example, this is one tab. Then I again click on it. Here you can see I opened another window. Okay, so Control Shift T is for the another tab. Here you can see it opened another tab. I can move between the tabs from here. Hello, Queen of Kids. Welcome to the channel. Queen of Kids. The name is so gaming. So also this is very secure, and unlike Adarsh nahi aaya ma'am. Yeah, he was being he was being so like he was talking a lot yesterday, but today he's maybe he forgot me. Maybe he forgot me already. Forget it. Okay, so it is free operating system, multi-user, multitasking, it's secure, it's free operating system. Also, it is case sensitive. Okay, this is very important. It is case sensitive. What does it mean? Like, for example, I'm making a file. I'm making a file called touch hidden. Let's see, it's not hidden file though. Okay, here I made a file hidden. Then I'm making another file touch hidden, something like this. Here ls. So it will make different files. Okay, it is not case sensitive. If I want to open this file, for that I will have to type in capital letters only. Yes, queen of kids. I do teach in an institute, White Fortress Academy, White Fortress Cybersecurity. Anything you can take it as. It's in Delhi. And if you want to register for courses, you can also contact us on the number that is given in the description. And we can start with the classes. If you need mentorship and everything, you can let me know. Okay. So, okay. Any other questions? Let me know if you guys got any other questions or something. Linux file system we have to cover after this. Okay, so also now if I want to go to this hidden folder, like for example, mouse pad, and I have to type it in capital letters. If I type it in even like if I put a small d over here, what will happen? This will go not become bold. Like here you can see if it is bold, if I'm typing it and it is bold, that means I'm typing the correct thing. But if it becomes this, it doesn't become shows that bold thing. That means it is not the correct path. Ma'am, if I want to be a cybersecurity engineer, wait, I'm not able to see the complete text. Yeah, now I can. Ma'am, if I want to be a cybersecurity engineer in the future, do you recommend doing computer science or cybersecurity bachelor's degree? Yes, definitely. I do recommend that. You need to be in that kind of field only. Just go into that IT field only if you want to become the cybersecurity engineer. There is graduation. You can also do post graduation whatsoever. You are doing computer science. Okay. Kaliwal at what? Kaliwal what is this? I am not getting it. Shubham Yadav. Can you please elaborate? Okay, so now if I put the correct path, correct stuff, it will be bold and then I can simply go to the file. If I do not put the correct thing, I'm putting it like this, hidden like this, right? So if I hit enter, it made another file. Here you can see it made some other file. Okay, now I'm gonna just show it to you. I'm gonna just hit enter. You can see it made another file as hidden. Wait, let's again do this thing. It opened the mouse pad. Here I'm gonna type anything. Okay, it's again hand. I don't know what is happening to my system. What are you typing? Okay, this is not opening. Okay, it is open. Maybe I'm not able to type in it, but it will work in your system. I don't know why my Kali is not responding really well today. Okay, any questions? ये full course होगा YouTube पे. Yes, full course is actually available and in Hindi as well. This one is in English. हिंदी में ऑलरेडी कोर्स हमारा हो रखा है पूरा का पूरा, वो सीरीज हमारी खत्म हो चुकी है. अब इंग्लिश वाला हमारा कोर्स चल रहा है फॉर द फॉरेनर्स और फॉर द पीपल हु डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी. दिस कोर्स इज फॉर देम. मैं हिंदी हुई सिखावा है. हाँ, मैं हिंदी में ऑलरेडी हो चुका है शुभम यादव. I've already completed all the topics in the Hindi. Now we are going with the English. Okay, also, let's go CD, let's clear this. I was telling about one more. Okay, this is a command history. Click on this, just type the command history, and here you can see all the command history. Okay, whatsoever commands I have typed till now, You can see all those commands in my history, right? Yes. Okay. If you got any other doubts, any other questions, you can definitely ask me whenever I'm live, or you can also text me on the number that is given in the description. Okay, what else? Let me check more commands if I forgot any. Yes, how can I forget a very important command, ifconfig? Ifconfig command is basically used for checking your IP address. So here ifconfig, and here you can see this is my IP 192.168.1.36. If it is showing 10.0.0. something, the 10 dot something, that means you are on the NAT. You are not on the bridge adapter. So for many tools, several things we might need to make this Kali work on the bridge adapter. So for that, you simply have to go to the settings, then you have to go to the network. Then here, put this on bridge adapter. By default, it is on NAT. You need to put it on bridge adapter, then press OK. And then here, it will show IP starting with 192 or something. Sorry, ma'am, my word wrong. No problem. I'm trying to understand it as well. It's okay. Not all people understand some languages really well. I really appreciate you talking with me, anyways. Okay, so we did ifconfig. We have so many commands, but I'm gonna start with the basic ones only. And by the time we will, of course, see many more commands as well. So there is a command grep. Okay, so ls, let's go back to the desktop where our files and folders are there. And here, I want to grep something, like I want to grep a particular letter, a particular word from a very huge file. So for that, what I can do, I put simply the file, like cat is for reading the file. And from the file one, I want to grep. Okay, you need to put the bar because I'm putting another command. After the cat is one command, then grep is another command. So you need to put this bar, then this thing, and here you're gonna put one or anything like that. So it just gave me this line which has one in it. Okay, so if I cat this complete file, file one, you can see this is the content of the file. But if I just wanna simply grep one, it will just show me the content, the line which has one. And this is very useful when working with very long files, very huge files and stuff like that. And guys, please do practice all these commands on your own as well. If you do not understand anything, I'm here to help you with. And we also have something called find. Like I want to find hidden. Okay, anything like that. Here it will show me that if that exists or not. If I type here find no, which does not exist, so it will simply tell me no such file or directory exists. But if I want to find a particular file or folder in a very huge like on very huge folder, I want to find a particular file or a folder, so I can simply use this find word for that. What else? Okay, so I think these commands are sufficient for today. And I'm just gonna go with some of the basic commands which can be used for updating your system. Like for example, I go like sudo apt update, and after this and sudo apt upgrade. So I hit enter, and here, if I am putting sudo, it will ask for the password, and then it starts. Okay, it starts updating your system. So let it work. If it is asking for some file permissions or something like that, you will simply say yes. Okay, something like this. Then you say yes, then it will start continue downloading and stuff like that. So what is a very good thing about this Kali? Unlike in Windows, when it is restarting, we cannot do anything, right? When Windows is restarting or updating, we cannot perform anything. But here you can see can open a new terminal or I can open a new tab, and here I can again continue with my work. मैं लाइब्रेरी में थी हाँ okay. Why do you keep deleting the message, Shubham? Okay, you're going to house. Okay, you're going home. Okay, have a great day. Have a great evening. So this is also a very good feature of your Kali Linux system. And okay, we can also do some network commands like we have ping. I want to ping a particular system, a particular website. I can simply put ping, then the host name, and here it will start pinging the google.com. Okay, now if I need to stop a particular process, you can simply press Control Z or Control C. Now it's stopped. Okay, I was getting the reply from this google.com. I can also ping a particular IP, like for example, I want to ping 192.168.1.1, which is basically my router. Here you can see it will also, we can also ping a certain domain and we can also ping a certain IP address. Guys, if you got any questions, you got any doubts, you can let me know. And tomorrow we will start with some tools, techniques, and stuff like that. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you need mentorship, you can tell me in the description. You can find my number, and you can, if you need mentorship, you can let me know. And it really feels a little bit boring when you guys do not talk. So I hope most students start coming again. Like just like in the previous lectures, I had so many students at that time. So it felt a really bit better while teaching and everything. So see you tomorrow, guys, on the same time, 5 to 6 p.m. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support and everything. Bye bye.